I think it's a long time since we met as a group, since we went our own ways as a group. I received a call it was the morning by then. I was on my way to church, then I received a call. By good luck, my phone was not yet switched off. Then I talked to Brother Guevara, informing me about this event tonight. So I had the information when I was on my way to church. But I have several issues to share. They are not yet organized, but I think we'll see on how we pick the basic ones which may help us. First of all, I have to thank the team, the group, for what you have been doing. It is really a good experience to have a platform or a forum which can bring us together the way we are. I like that the main goal is the common interest, which is having a common faith, a religious interest. That's what is binding us together, and that's what has made us to become who we are. And if I look at us, I just find that it is a majority are a specific cohort which was in that group. So I know that cohort played a great deal to make it come. I appreciate the work which has been done so far through these departments. It's a good trait to have such spirit of voluntarism, of being volunteering for this work. I know it is for good faith we are doing all this. The work you have been doing in community services and even in spreading the gospel through outreach programs, that is recommendable. Moreover, we have to support each other in some of the events, the bereavement, the weddings, and the like. Those are the functions of the social group. Now, I've been asking myself these questions. You can see on how we answer them or how we tackle them. Our church is well organized and it has got its system of operation. And currently, I know we have ASA, that's well known. We have this DASO, and we have ATAP. This DASO, we know the group it's catering for, and we know the ATAP, the group it's also dealing with. Privileged that we have this forum, this DASO associates. It's now between this DASO and ATAP. The question is, how are we going to balance? How are we going to balance this harmoniously without bringing chaos in the church or bringing questions in the church? How are we going to balance this? If we operate as this DASO associates and it becomes a firm group, in one way, either we are going to jeopardize the work of this DASO, or we are also going to weaken the performance of ATAP. Because ATAP is expecting to cater, to adapt the professionals in the church, of whom I think we are the one, because we have already graduated from school. So the church prepared ATAP for us. Although you may see that in ATAP there are people of different calibers. There are some who are already at the peak, some are still medium, some are starting. So maybe one may argue that maybe this DASO associate is a transition period. When you're in transition from this DASO to ATAP, there is a group which needs to cater for this group here. Maybe I think that may be the logic. And if it's the logic, is there anywhere it can be pegged within the church? Can it be pegged somewhere in the church? Or how can we make it formalized within the church system? And formalization in the church, or for our betterment, it means